What's up, everybody? Adventure Zach here. Figured I'd bring to you guys the little helmet review that I was telling you about. Just picked up a brand new helmet. This is the helmet that I started off on the CRF 250L with. Actually, my first adventure helmet, full-on adventure helmet, meaning where it's got the drop-down visor, things like that. Wanted to give you guys a little bit of comparisons with it because I do believe that this is the Sedici Viaggio adventure helmet. And I got this from Revzilla for $119.99, so $120. Really good price. It's got some awesome features to it. It looks good. I think it looks good. This is a really nice helmet though. For the price of it, it's a really nice helmet. I think a lot of people actually get this helmet just because of the price point of it and what you're getting. Sedici's a good company. They make good stuff. It's got, you know, a nice visor here. It's not locking, but it's on a nice, you know, hinge system where it's real secure. It's not going to come up on you. It seals really well. I've ridden with this thing in the rain, and I mean heavy downpours. Water doesn't get inside the visor. It's also got the nice sunshade here, which is not a feature you usually get with a helmet at this price point. So it's just got the drop down visor, real easy to use when you're you know, riding with your gloves on, things like that. It's real easy to flip the regular shield up and down, the face shield up and down with your gloves on. No problems there either. It's fairly quiet. It's not that loud. It's got a lockout on the top vent here. You can open and close. So it does have top vents. It doesn't have a brow vent, but that's not that big a deal. Chin vent's nice and good. So the price point is the best thing about this helmet. The style of it, it looks really good. I think it looks really good. It doesn't look bad. It's got like kind of a metallic almost looking white paint on here. It's not just a bare white. It's a gloss white finish. It's got a nice visor on it. The visor, you can pop on and off. No point to take it off there when you're riding in the woods. The inner liner is pretty nice. Doesn't have the quick release pads, which, you know, kind of sucks, but it's not that bad. It's got a nice little nighttime reflector right here on the back of the helmet, which is kind of weird because it's in a really, really weird spot. Like your head's like this. You'd have to have your head down in order to hit that. It's kind of a weird spot. But other than that, it's a really nice helmet. You can put a Sena unit in there. It doesn't have the cutouts in it, but it works perfectly fine. I've got the Sena unit right here. I've got the 30K, as I've showed you guys before. Amazing unit. Just like any helmet, you can install a GoPro on it. I had one up here, had one here on the chin. And again, my Sena's here. But it is a good starter helmet if you guys are looking for something that has a full face shield, things like that. So on to the biggest downfall about this helmet. The number one biggest downfall about this helmet is the weight of it. It's pretty damn heavy. It's actually two big downfalls of this. Okay, so this is a large. Okay, I wear larges primarily. 99% of the time, 98% of the time, I'm wearing a large helmet. Okay, my Scorpions were always in larges. A lot of my older helmets were in larges. So I got this in a large. This helmet, I think, runs big. Or maybe it's just because of the shape of it. I think this is an oval helmet. Maybe it's just the shape. But anyways, this helmet, when it broke in, got super loose. It wasn't really, really snug. It was slightly snug to begin with, not uncomfortably snug. Typically, if I put on a helmet and it's uncomfortably snug, like my new helmet was extremely snug. I was almost thinking that the helmet was too small, and we'll get to that here in a minute. But this helmet, when it broke in, it got way too loose. It got so loose to where I'm riding in the woods and hitting bumps and stuff, the helmet would actually walk on the head a little bit like that. And I'd have to keep pulling it up and so forth. And you don't want that. If your helmet can roll on your head like this, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. And if you have just a GoPro on the chin and the GoPro itself feels like it's weighing your helmet down and pulling it down, your helmet's way too big. So this helmet is definitely way too big. It's cut big, it runs big, and the weight of it does not help that whatsoever. So other than that, it's a good helmet. If you're looking at getting it, definitely size your head. I would recommend this helmet any day of the week, especially for the price point. If you're looking for a helmet that's under 150, check it out on Revzilla. It's 119 bucks. Really good helmet, especially for the features that you get with it. On to the new helmet though. So this is the new helmet right here. This is the LS2 Subverter. And if you look at the finish of it, it looks pretty kind of terrible right now because I was cleaning the mud off of it and I used baby wipes and they always leave a film. This helmet's awesome though. I picked this up in a medium. I measured my head and the head fell in the medium range for this helmet. I decided the upper medium range, so I decided, you know, we'll just go with the medium. We'll check it out. We'll see how it is. It was super, super snug on my cheeks, almost unbearably snug, to the point to where like my face was turning red, it felt like. I wore it around the house a little bit, tried to break it in that way, broke it in a little bit, took it on my first ride. First ride, it was amazing. I had no problems with it. Wasn't too tight. Nice and super snug to where it wasn't moving around on my head. Things like that. Super, super cool. The ventilation on this thing, guys, is a beast. Now, this is not a winter helmet because you can't shut these vents off. But as you can tell, look at the ventilation here. Ventilation on the brows. Ventilation on the top. Look at all that ventilation on the top. Come to the back. You got the ventilation exhaust ducts right there. This helmet is super, super ventilated. Ductwork here. It's awesome. It's DOT and it's EC 22.05 certified, you know, whatever that is. It's got a cool little liner. It's got the quick pull. You know, stick your fingers under there and boom, pop them right out, which is always a nice thing. This helmet is super light, guys. It is super, super light. It felt like I forgot that I was wearing a helmet. Didn't even feel like I had a helmet on my head when I was wearing it. Now, it's regularly $280. As a matter of fact, actually, a lot of them are $280 because there's quite a bunch of different variations of it. I was lucky enough, maybe one of you guys will be as well, if you guys are interested in this helmet. If you go on Rocky Mountain or if you go on Revzilla, they're actually on closeout right now, only of the two colors. Okay, so this is one of the colors, which is the orange and blue, and the other color is the high-vis yellow. They are on sale for $139 right now from a regular of $280. So if you think this helmet looks cool, if you like it, you want to check it out, now is the time to buy it, because right now, if you're going to get the orange or the high-vis, you can get it for $139. Any of the other ones are going to cost you just under $300, $280, whatever it is. I'm going to throw my Senna in this. I bought a new chin mount for it for my GoPro. The best thing about this helmet, though, man, is the weight. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the Senna in this, and we're going to hook the new GoPro up to it, get the microphones hooked into it. And if you guys want to see a video, an install video, I can show you guys what my GoPro setup is, how to install a Senna in a helmet. Just go ahead and let me know in the comment section below, and I'll go ahead and make a video of that for you guys. And yeah, other than that, that's it, guys. Adventure Zach is out. Peace.